Have you ever wondered how a shy, undersized kid from Argentina became the greatest footballer the world has ever seen? Well, grab a snack, because in this video we're diving into the incredible story of Lionel Messi, the greatest of all time.
Here goes Messi, they're backing off and backing off! It's a wonder goal!
From dribbling past kids twice his size in Rosario to signing his first professional contract on a napkin, Messi's journey is packed with twists, triumphs, and enough jaw-dropping moments to make your favorite action movie jealous. And by the end, you'll see why this little magician is the undisputed GOAT of football history. Lionel Andrés Messi was born on June 24, 1987, in Rosario. The Messi family was humble. Dad Jorge worked in a steel factory, and Mom, Celia, cleaned houses. But Messi had something priceless, an unmatched love for football, and a grandmother, Celia, who believed he could conquer the world. At 4 years old, he joined Grandoli, a local club where his dad coached. But here's the thing, Messi was so tiny that other kids thought he was someone's little brother. Then he got on the field, and suddenly, size didn't matter. He dribbled past them like a mosquito at a picnic, unstoppable, unpredictable, and leaving everyone in awe. By 6, Messi joined Newell's Old Boys, where he became a local sensation, scoring 500 goals in youth matches. His teammates called him the Flea, but not because he was annoying, but because he was small, quick, and impossible to catch. Life seemed perfect, but then the universe threw him a curveball. At 10, Messi was diagnosed with growth hormone deficiency. Imagine being the best player in your town, but knowing your body might not grow to match your talent. The treatment was expensive, far beyond what his family or even Newell's Old Boys could afford. It felt like the end of the road for young Messi, his dreams slipping through his fingers. But just when the darkness seemed permanent, a glimmer of hope appeared. Fate stepped in, not with a fancy contract, but with a simple napkin.
Aquí a veces dicen, ven la historia de Messi y parece idílica, ¿no? Parece que es maravilloso. Dije que era un tío que si no le pasaba nada, se volvía loco o dijera, no quiero jugar más a fútbol. Yo tenía seguro que sería un jugador de altísimo nivel.
Enter FC Barcelona, like a knight in shining armor, but with football. In 2000, scout Carl Rexach spotted Messi and instantly recognized he'd found something extraordinary.
Andar un poquito, mirarlo, y cuando llegué al banquillo, ya digo, ya lo podéis fichar, ese tío es otra galaxia, ¿me entiendes?
With no formal contract at hand, Rexach grabbed the nearest thing he could find, a napkin, and on that simple piece of paper, he wrote a promise that would change the course of football history.
Prueba de ello, digo, yo le firmo un papel y entonces había un papel, como estuviéramos ahora aquí, le dije al bolsillo, tráigame un papel y me trajo una servilleta que yo como director técnico del Fútbol Club Leo Messi, y lo firmamos.
Barcelona would take care of Messi no matter what. It wasn't just a deal, but the start of a legend. And just like that, the Messi family packed their bags and moved to Spain. At La Masia, Barcelona's legendary academy, Messi stood out. Not just for his skills, but also because he was the smallest kid there. Teammates joked that Messi didn't run past defenders, he just squeezed through their legs. But no one laughed when he touched the ball. His dribbling? Witchcraft. His vision? Jedi level. By 16, Messi made his debut for Barcelona's first team, and by 17, he scored his first goal. Now, this is where the legend truly begins. Under Pep Guardiola, Messi became Barcelona's secret weapon. He wasn't just a player, he was a cheat code. Guardiola famously moved him to a false 9 position in 2009, and Messi took it literally because defenders had no idea where he'd pop up next. That season, Barcelona, they won everything: La Liga, Copa del Rey, and the UEFA Champions League. Messi scored 38 goals, including a header in the Champions League final against Manchester United.
It's 2-0, it's Messi. He scored against an English club now. It's Manchester United.
Yes, a header from Messi, the guy who needs a ladder to reach the top shelf. But Messi, he wasn't done. In 2012, he broke Gerd Müller's 40-year record by scoring an outrageous 91 goals in a calendar year. That's more goals than some teams would score in an entire season. His ability to make the impossible look simple, it turned him into a global superstar. By the time he left Barcelona in 2021, he had won 10 La Liga titles, 7 Copa del Rey trophies, 4 UEFA Champions League titles, and he'd scored 672 goals for the club. Let's not forget his Ballon d'Or trophies. Messi, he has 8 of them, the most in history. By comparison, most players would be thrilled to even sniff one. For over a decade, Lionel Messi shared the spotlight with Cristiano Ronaldo, 2 of the most iconic footballers in history, and as different as night and day.
We shared this stage 15 years, me and him. I don't know if it's ever happened in football. The same 2 guys in the same stage all the time.
Ronaldo was the showman, with his chiseled physique, flashy celebrations, and goal-scoring antics that made it seem like he'd just won the lottery. Every goal felt like a theatrical performance, complete with arm gestures, jumps, and a roar to the heavens. Messi, however, was the quiet artist. He'd score a goal that left defenders gasping for air, and then simply shrug and jog back to position. His expression barely changing. To him, it was just another Tuesday at the office, but that contrast in personalities, it only fueled the fire for their rivalry, making it one of the most compelling in sports history. The Messi-Ronaldo saga turned El Clasico, the fierce battle between Barcelona and Real Madrid, into the most-watched football event on the planet, only second to the Super Bowl. Their battle was more than just who scored more goals, it became a worldwide debate. Fans would passionately argue whether Ronaldo's power and athleticism made him the greatest of all time, or if it was Messi's genius with the ball and his uncanny ability to make the impossible seem routine that gave him the edge. But behind the headlines, the two, they quietly respected each other. Messi, always the humble competitor, once said, "It was nice to have Cristiano in La Liga. He made me better." A rare moment of mutual respect in a rivalry that for many defined an era of football. For all of his success at club level, Lionel Messi's international career was a whirlwind of highs and crushing lows. Despite his brilliance at Barcelona, the one thing that seemed to escape him was international glory with Argentina. In 2014, Messi led his team to the World Cup final, a moment that seemed to promise everything. But in a heartbreaking twist, Argentina fell to Germany in extra time, and Messi, devastated, was left holding a runner-up medal that felt like a weight heavier than any trophy. The pain, though, it didn't stop there. In 2015, Messi's Argentina reached the Copa America final, only to lose to Chile in a penalty shootout, and just a year later, the same fate befell them, another loss in the Copa America final. This time, in 2016, each defeat cut deeper, and with each passing year, the pressure mounted. Was Messi destined to be the greatest footballer to never win a major international title? Then came the breaking point. After the 2016 loss, Messi, visibly crushed, made a shock announcement. He was retiring from international football. The news sent shockwaves through Argentina. Fans took to the street in protest, begging and pleading for their hero to return. The country was heartbroken, but Messi's absence was more painful than any loss on the field. Yet, as often does, redemption came with time. Messi made the unexpected decision to come back to the national team in 2018. The real turning point, though, came in 2021 when Messi led Argentina to their long-awaited Copa America victory. Beating Brazil in the final was a moment of pure catharsis, not just for Messi, but for an entire nation that had carried the weight of disappointment for so long. When Messi lifted that trophy, it was like the world shifted. It felt like he had finally lifted the weight of an entire nation off his shoulders. But even then, the best was yet to come. At 35, many thought Messi's World Cup dream was over. Instead, he delivered a performance for the ages. In Qatar, Messi led Argentina to glory, scoring 7 goals, including 2 in the final against France. The match was a thriller, a 3-3 draw decided by penalties. Messi lifted the World Cup trophy, completing his legacy. With the win, Messi joined Diego Maradona in the pantheon of Argentine football gods. Critics who once doubted his international credentials were left speechless. Let's pause and appreciate Messi's insane list of accomplishments. He has the most goals for a single club, which is 672 for Barcelona. He has the most assists in the Liga history, 192. He's Argentina's all-time leading scorer with over 100 goals, and he's the Copa America and World Cup winner. He has 8 Ballon d'Ors, 6 Golden Boots, and he's the FIFA World Player of the Year. He helped Inter Miami win their first ever Leagues Cup in 2023, scoring 10 goals in just 7 games. He delivered decisive performances, including a jaw-dropping free-kick goal in his MLS debut, and he became the highest-profile player in Major League Soccer history, with packed stadiums and skyrocketing ticket sales. He also has the most goals in a calendar year, which is 91 in 2012, and countless records that we'd need another script to list. In 2021, financial chaos forced Messi to leave Barcelona, leading to a tearful goodbye. He joined PSG, where he continued to sprinkle magic, but it wasn't quite the fairy tale fans had hoped for. In 2023, Messi shocked the world by joining Inter Miami in Major League Soccer. Critics scoffed. Why the US, they asked. But Messi silenced the doubters in record time. His arrival wasn't just a game changer for Inter Miami, it elevated the entire league. Messi led Inter Miami to their first ever trophy, winning the 2023 Leagues Cup. He dominated the tournament, scoring 10 goals in just 7 matches, including a breathtaking strike in the final. His playmaking prowess helped Miami reach the US Open Cup final as well, where his assists and creativity dazzled fans. From his debut, Messi made an impact that went far beyond statistics. His first MLS appearance featured a stunning last-minute free-kick goal that left the crowd roaring. Ticket prices soared, stadiums filled, and his presence drew global attention to Major League Soccer. Beyond the pitch, Messi became a cultural phenomenon. Crowds chanted his name, celebrities flocked to games, and the league's profile skyrocketed. Messi magic proved that his greatness transcends leagues and borders. He didn't just join MLS, he transformed it, turning the league into a global stage and cementing his legacy as a player who makes history wherever he goes. Off the pitch, Messi is refreshingly down to earth. Despite being one of the most famous athletes in the world, he's managed to stay grounded. He's married to his childhood sweetheart, Antonella Roccuzzo, who he's known since they were both kids in Rosario. Together, Messi and Antonella have 3 sons, Diego, Matteo, and Ciro. Messi is often seen enjoying quiet, family-centered moments with his kids. For all his fame and fortune, his idea of a perfect day is remarkably simple: spending time with his family, enjoying a plate of homemade milanesa, which is Argentina's beloved breaded meat dish, and perhaps sneaking in a nap to recharge. No glitzy parties, no cameras, just a dad enjoying life with his children. But it's not just about family. Messi's heart extends to those in need. Through his charity, the Leo Messi Foundation, he's donated millions to children's hospitals, schools, and disaster relief efforts, primarily in Argentina, but also all across the globe. He's invested in the future of underprivileged children, helping fund education, medical care, and sports programs to give them a better shot at life. Messi's commitment to giving back is an integral part of his character and his legacy. Despite his towering success, Messi remains remarkably humble. Unlike many celebrities who bask in their fame, Messi shies away from the spotlight in his personal life, preferring to focus on the things that truly matter: family, community, and making a positive impact. This humility, combined with his genius on the pitch, is a big part of why Messi is beloved by fans around the world. He doesn't just inspire through his play, he inspires through the way he looks at life. Messi's story, it isn't just about football. It's about resilience, humility, and staying true to your roots. From a tiny kid in Rosario to a World Cup winning legend, Messi's journey is proof that greatness, it isn't just handed to you, it's earned. He may have won nearly every trophy imaginable, but what truly sets Messi apart is his consistency. While others burn bright and then fade, Messi's light has only grown stronger with time. And when he lifted the World Cup in 2022, it wasn't just a win for Messi, it was the fulfillment of a dream that had been years in the making. A moment that every football fan, no matter their allegiance, could appreciate. So, is Messi the GOAT? It's not really even a debate anymore. It's a fact. Messi is not just the greatest of his generation, he is the greatest of all time. His legacy transcends football. It's all about believing in yourself, working tirelessly for what you want, and always being true to your roots. If you're as inspired by Messi's journey as we are here, hit that like button, subscribe for more incredible stories, and share this video with your friends. Let's celebrate greatness together, because Messi's legacy is a reminder that no matter where you start, you can achieve the impossible.